We've all heard this saying that knowledge is power, but that's a lie. The problem is we hunger and thirst after knowledge, but we don't seek wisdom. You see, having knowledge without wisdom is like having a pistol without a magazine or a bullet in the chamber. How you gonna defend yourself? So the thing is, without wisdom, we don't know the what, when, and the how. We just know the what. So we don't know when to talk, when to be quiet, how to talk, how to do this, how to do that. We stuck in the what. And there's no greater torture than knowing the what, but not the how. But that's how we live our lives. That's how we get trapped. That's how we become so distracted by the subtleties of the enemy. We really can't blame the enemy and entangling us and everything, because a lot of times we entangle ourselves because of the lack of wisdom. Wisdom tells us when to be quiet, because some battles are fought with silence. We like to announce everything. When God told the Israelites to march around Jericho, he told them to do it in silence. Silence. That was wisdom. Now just think about if they knew to walk around the walls of Jericho 7 times, but they didn't know that they were supposed to do it quietly. They would not have won that battle, and they would have looked like utter fools. But that's the problem that you see today. You see a lot of knowledge being pushed out into the world, a lot of information without revelation. And people are so quick to chase after knowledge that really makes absolutely no sense at all. But if they check it with wisdom, they would see that the knowledge that they've read about or heard, it makes no sense. And that's how the people of God get stuck. That's how people get stuck, period. That's how people turn away from God. That's how people have absolutely no interest in God, because they have knowledge of something else, but wisdom is not telling them that, hey, the one true God is the only being who can shift your life from where it is now to your purpose, to where it needs to be. That's how we end up being drained from fighting pointless battles, because knowledge says your circumstances are an attack from the enemy, but wisdom would say, this is God